The Joe Rogan Experience.
All that kind of recovery stuff is so important. Guys that think they could just work out and not take that time and recover.
Right.
You know,
I was that guy though. I was, and you learn.
Sure.
I mean, when this ripped, it was the full tear finally. Like my tendon exploded. It didn't rip actually. It had exploded. So there was still a little.
Is that when you were doing the Hercules thing?
No, that was after. That was after. So when that happened, it didn't fully separate. So, but when I went home and I was training down the road, this was like a little while later.
So you didn't even get surgery immediately?
You couldn't. You can't.
Why?
Because first off, if it's muscle or if it's not completely separated, you can't get surgery. But this, basically what I'm saying is exactly what you're saying, just a different time period. This exploded off the tendon when I was doing a world record attempt for an axle in training. And I was like, I knew it was tore right away. But we had the pilot for the TV show we were supposed to film in Nova Scotia, Canada this next day. And I knew what an opportunity it was. So I said, fuck it. I went and took a shower and got on a plane and I flew to Canada. And in Canada, with it completely torn, knowing that I needed surgery and it hurting like the worst pain ever, we had to flip a boat. So like one of those little rowboats, we had to flip it like a tire. Then we carried 300-pound water jugs up a hill. We did like all this stuff with that separated. And the entire time, it just felt like someone was stabbing me with a cattle prod. But that was meathead. But
were you worried that you were doing more permanent damage, though?
Not on the bicep. No, once the bicep goes, the only thing worse you can really do is shove it up higher so they have to flay you deeper when they pull it down.
Flay is a hard word.
Yeah.
Flay. I'm thinking of some fucking Inquisition type torture device.
Right. But I had a great surgeon. I was taken care of, man, and it wasn't too bad.
How long is the rehab?
2 minutes. No. 3 weeks in a cast, and then like he gave me this like an arm brace that would like I'd adjust it every week or so to where it go more and more straight. And then that was maybe 3 months before I could use it. And at that point, it's not like I could go do what I was doing. Mm-hmm. It's at that point you start over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my arm was like tiny. I was pretty pissed off.
Well, even your arm tiny is probably a regular person.
Yeah. But how weird is that? I'm walking around like with one arm like this and the other arm looks like it works at like some IT company.
Well, you know Boss Rutten? Do you know who he is?
Yeah. I've met him a few times.
Boss has what he calls baby arm. Is one arm that's small because of atrophy, because of pinched nerves.
Right.
It's really kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Sucks.
Like to this day, I don't think he can hold up a jug of milk.
Oh shit!
Like he couldn't like hold a jug of milk in his arm and extend his arm. Yeah,
that's a guy that for some reason didn't get a lot of the love that he so deserves.
He was a pioneer,
savage.
Yeah, and one of the most one of the original technical strikers.
Right, taking on dudes way bigger than him and still handling them.
Yeah.
Like Hoist Gracie is amazing and savage, but he was doing the exact same thing.
Oh yeah. You know? Yeah, he was just years later. But if Hoist had to fight Boss Rutten, it would have been ugly. But the thing is, like in the early days, Boss didn't understand submissions either. So Hoist would have probably got him if it was like UFC 1. Who knows? You know, it's a crazy sport, and the people that have been able to like pave the way, like a guy like Boss Rutten, they were
he's such
massively
a good dude
important.
too. He's so nice.
He's such a savage. He would just shoot cortisone into everything. All of his joints are all fucked up because he would just take cortisone shots, just shoot it into everything. Lidocaine, he'd shoot lidocaine into his shins.
Oh my god!
So he could fucking blast people, and not feel anything.
Not feel it.
He's such an animal. He was such an animal. He had amazing stories, though.
We went to his gym. We did. I did Moss Wrestling. Moss Wrestling is like an old Russian style of wrestling where you have like a stick and you each hold the ends of the stick and try and take it from each other.
Oh.
And we actually, I did it twice. 2 tournaments, and I was the undefeated American champion for a year and a half after doing it twice. But we went to his gym to do the qualifiers to go to the World Championship in Dubai, and he came out there and he was judging and stuff. And I remember like I was way bigger than most people, and I'm like upper body heavy, so I just lean back and take it. And at the end of it, he walked over and he goes, he's like, "The force is strong with you, son." Like, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah, he's got a great personality. Yeah. He's a great commentator too. He's great at that. It's fun. He makes shit fun.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude.